Good day, Sir Villalobos. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to make an improvised polygraph machine with the use of indigenous material. Step 1. Cover the empty box using the cartolina. Step 2. Draw the full tracing pen and the spy manometer on the cover. Step 3. Tie or knot the two pieces of tie box on the beaded form, then tie the nail at the tip of the tie box. Step 4. Connect the other portion of the tip of the tie box to corrugative PVC tube. Step 5. Make a hole on the crocodile clip. Cut the tip of the tie box to make it split. Insert the tip of the split cord or rope into the hole of the clip. Tie the nail to the other portion of the tip of the cord. Step 6. Sew the upper part tip of the cord to the improvised arm cup, then attach the lower tip of the cord to the rubber ball. Lock it using the push pin. Step 7. Punch in the tip of the nail to the box. Right now, I demonstrate the function of major component of polygraph instrument. This is pneumograph component. The function of pneumograph component is to record the respiratory activity of the subject. Pneumograph component has a two type. The first type is the pneumograph 1, also known as thoracic pneumograph. The function of this is to record the changes of heartbeat of the subject. It's simple attached to the chest of the subject. If the subject is woman, It's simply attached in the upper chest of the subject. Then, the second type is pneumograph 2, also known as abdominal pneumograph. The function of this is to record the changes of breathing. It's simply attached in the abdominal of the subject. This is galvanograph component. The function of this is to record the amount of respiration produced of the subject. This is finger electrons. The function of this is to measure the amount of conductance or sweat activity of the subject. It's simply attached in the index finger and ring finger, either right or left. Then the last one is the cardiopulmonograph component. The function of this is to measure the cardiovascular activity of the subject. This is the improvised arm cuff. It's simply attached in the armpit of the subject. Then this is the pump valve. That's all the function of major components of polygraph instrument. This activity, I experienced a lot of things. I learned how to make an improvised polygraph machine with the use of indigenous material and how to assemble it. I also learned the function of basic components of polygraph instrument and the attachment of the instrument to the subject. I think this activity considerable to the academic, particularly in this present pandemic situation, because it is part of our new normal. It is an alternative ways to continue our learnings even though we are not allowed face-to-face classes due to this pandemic. Yes, this activity can be applied when the times that we will go back in the normal life because it's the same as the actual experiment. The most important is to know the basic function of polygraph instrument. Good day, sir. Today I will discuss briefly how polygraph work and the preparation to the subject. Then make a simulation polygraph examination to the subject. And now we start. Preparation of the subject prior to the test. One of the important things to be observed in any investigation or interrogation, the law officer should follow the basic procedure. And polygraph examination, the examiner should observe the following before she or he conduct the test. The appraisal of the basic constitutional right of the person. Obtain subject consent to undergo polygraph test. Taking of personal data of the subject. Evaluating the psychological preparation. Determine the suitability of the subject and informing the subject of his involvement with the case. Is instructed to sit down properly, listen carefully to all the questions asked, answer all the questions truthfully, must answer all the questions definitely with either yes or no. RE 7438, Section 2, Paragraph B. Any public officer or employee or anyone acting under his order of his place who arrests, detains, or investigates any person for the commission of an offense shall inform the latter, in a language known to and understood by him, of his rights to remain silent and to have competent and independent counsel, preferable of his own choice, who shall at all times be allowed to confer privately with the person arrested, detained, or under custodial investigation, if such person cannot afford the service of his own counsel. He must be provided with a competent and independent counsel by the investigating officer. And And now we start the simulation test to the subject. But first of all, we check the improvised device if this work or not. Then, we attach the improvised component to the subject. And then we start questioning the subject. Is your name Christian Abalos?
Yes.
Are you 18 years old?
Yes.
Do you suspect anyone of selling drugs?
No.
Is your cat's name Jose?
Yes.
Were you born in 2003?
Yes.
Do you rent a house?
No.
Do you know who stole the drugs?
No.
Do you live on Mainit in Kapatagan?
Yes.
Do you steal the drugs?
No.
Is today Tuesday?
Yes.